Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the dignitaries. Here I am, Dr. C.A.C.M.A.C.S. Priyanka Saxena. On behalf of CTI, Chamber of Trade and Industry, would like to invite CA Bimal Jain, sir, for resolving few queries for the industry as of now. We have CA Bimal Jain, sir. He's the he's FCA, FCS LLB with 34 years of experience in indirect taxation, including GST, service tax, excise, custom, VAT, FTP, DGFT, etc. Sir is the president for CACS CMA Council of Chamber of Trade and Industry, that is CTI. He's also an author of a book on goods and service tax titled GST Law and Commentary with Analysis and Procedures. It's a 9th edition already issued in September 2024. Sir is a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India since 1994 and member of Institute of Company Secretaries of India since December 2006, along with a bachelor's degree in law. He's also having more than 24 years of experience in indirect taxation and specializes in all aspects of GST, as we already know. He's the legend. He's the what not to say about him about GST. As and when GST comes to our mind, we can think only about CA Bimal Jain, sir. So Bimal sir is here. He's the founder of A to Z Taxcorp LLP, a boutique for indirect tax firm. He is also being a past chairman of Indirect Tax Committee of PhD Chamber of Commerce, and he's a chairman of Corporate Advisory Committee of IPM Group of Institutions. He's a member of Indirect Tax Committee of ASSOCHAM and FICCI. He's a special invitee of Indirect Tax Committee of ICAI and ICSI. He's also a member of eminent faculty in Indirect Tax Committee of ICAI, ICSI, and ICMI. Sir has already holding a Guinness World Record as a keynote speaker made by ICSI in the largest taxation lesson on GST, attended by 4,500 plus participants, breaking earlier record held by Japan. He's a business leader. He has won Business Leader Award from Amity School of Noida. He's a Best Speaker Award from NIRC, ICI, and ICMI. He's a Young Achievers Award owner at Igniting Minds 2015. And he also received Best Participant Award in MSOP. It's the 117th batch of ICSI. Sir is here to resolve main two queries of the industry as of now. Right now, sir, we came to know that GST credit under Section 16(4) डिनाई कर दिया जाता है बाय डिपार्टमेंट अगर जो हमारा असेसी है वो टाइम लिमिट को नहीं फॉलो करता तो आफ्टर the barring of time limit, the credit will not be available to the assessee. But recently we came to know that some amendments came over, जहाँ पे traders को ये credit का benefit मिल सकता है. तो सर हम उसके लिए जानना चाहेंगे कि ये credit का benefit किसको मिलेगा, कैसे मिलेगा, कब मिलेगा, और उसके लिए traders को क्या-क्या करना पड़ेगा. Over to you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Priyanka, for lovely introduction. Before I start, let me also check from all the participants. Am I audible? Can you hear me? My voice is clear to all so that we can start immediately. So just if you can write down in a chat box that I'm audible and my picture is clear to all of you, then we will start immediately. Perfect. All right. So a lot of years has come. So without any further delay, let me start with. It's an opportunity for both taxpayer and tax professionals. You must be knowing that in past, GST credit is being denied, being barred by limitation under Section 16, subsection 4. हमारी क्रेडिट को डिनाई कर दिया गया क्योंकि क्रेडिट हमने विद इन स्टिपुलेटेड टाइम पे नहीं ली. What was that stipulated time earlier? Earliest of due date of furnishing return under Section 39, which is GSTR 3B for the month of September following the end of relevant financial year, or due date of furnishing annual return, whichever is earlier. So credit is being denied if you have not availed the credit within stipulated time period. A relief measure is being recommended in 53rd GST Council meeting, and provision is also made in GST law as per section 16 subsection 5. And what is this provision? Listen very carefully. Hope all of you are listening me carefully. And I'm telling you, ये taxpayer को advantage देने वाला है, और जो tax professionals हैं, जो consultant to the taxpayer, what they would be doing for initial 4 financial year, 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, and 20-21. If you got any adverse order barring your credit because it was beyond stipulated time period, they are saying you will get the credit now as per section 16 subsection 5. Only 2 conditions need to be resolved: that you must have availed credit through GSTR 3B and by 30th November 21. यानी इनिशियल 4 फाइनेंशियल ईयर 17-18, 18-19, 19-20 एंड 20-21 के लिए अगर आपके पास कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर है और जिसमें आपकी क्रेडिट को डिनाई किया गया है, तो आपको क्रेडिट मिल जाएगी। कंडीशन यही है कि 3B में आपने अवेल किया हो और 30 नवंबर 2021 तक आपने अवेल किया हो। So you go back and check. If you have availed the credit through 3B and by 30th November 21, then rest assured you will get the benefit, even though there is adverse order. So that is 16 subsection 5. Another provision they have introduced, section 16 subsection 6. And this is specifically applicable for cancelled dealer in GST. Let's say your registration got cancelled and you could not submit your return, because after cancellation, you can't file your return. So what happened? There may be delay, and delay is also resulting into the time limit. It is surpassing the time limit, stipulated time limit for availing credit. If that is the case, then section 16 subsection 6 for the cancelled dealer. So they're saying you will be given the credit if it is later of 2. Later of 2 means if 30th November date is available in succeeding financial year, then you must file all your return once your cancelled registration got revoked. If 30th November of succeeding financial year is available. If that is also gone, then they are saying you must file all your return from cancellation till revocation within 30 days of revocation order. आपको क्रेडिट मिल जाएगी, सेक्शन 16 सबसेक्शन 6. सो यानी ये 2 प्रोविजन अब आपको ये बेनिफिट दे रहे हैं कि आपकी क्रेडिट अगर डिनाई हो गई है तो आपको क्रेडिट मिल जाएगी. I want to ask my all the participants, am I clear on these 2 sections? Then I will tell you what you need to do. Say yes in a chat box, only yes, so that I get a clarity. Yes, it is clear to all of you. Perfect. So what you would be doing now? There's a specific notification number 22/2024 Central Tax dated 8th of October 2024. What they are saying, listen very carefully. I am creating 2 categories, and go with me. I'm going to resolve all the queries today. If you're having any query, you can always write in a chat box. We will take your queries at the end of the webinar and resolve your queries. But listen, maybe during my deliberation, your query get resolved. First say, First situation. If you got any adverse order where your credit is being denied because beyond the stipulated time period, so such order may be passed under Section 73, non-fraud case, 74, fraud case. So this is called adjudication order, adverse adjudication order. Or maybe you're having adverse appellate order by first appellate authority under Section 107 or 108. And you have not filed appeal against such adverse order. First category, you're having adverse order and you have not filed appeal, then what you need to do? You need to move rectification application of such adverse order. And this rectification application is being provided by Annexure A in that notification number 22/2024 Central Tax. आपको एक rectification application GSTN portal पे डालनी है as per Annexure A, जो उस notification में दिया हुआ है, against the adverse order. And what is the time period? Within 6 months, please make a note. Within 6 months from the date of notification, 8th of October 2024. So for rectification of any adverse order, barring the credit because of stipulated time period, you are allowed to file rectification application within 6 months from the date 8 October 2024. आपको फाइल करनी है. अब ये रेक्टिफिकेशन एप्लीकेशन किसके पास जाएगी? उस प्रॉपर ऑफिसर के पास जाएगी जिसने एडवर्स एडजुडिकेशन ऑर्डर पास किया है 73, 74, वो एडजुडिकेशन ऑफिसर के पास जाएगी. अगर अपीलेट एडवर्स ऑर्डर है तो वो अपीलेट अथॉरिटी के पास जाएगी. Now this proper officer will look at your rectification application, and as per the provision section 16 subsection 5, he will rectify his order. So अगर adjudication order को rectify करेगा तो वो DRC 08 में rectify करेगा, और appellate order है तो APL 04, rectification of that adverse order. इसका मतलब जितने भी एडवर्स ऑर्डर थे उनको रेक्टिफाई कर दिया जाएगा कि आपको क्रेडिट मिल जाएगी. एंड व्हाट इज द टाइम पीरियड विद इन विच दिस प्रॉपर ऑफिसर विल पास द रेक्टिफिकेशन ऑर्डर? 3 months from the date of your application. 3 months from the date of your application. But there is one term used in that notification. They are saying as far as possible. This term is not correct. They should have said in certainty, in confirmed timing, the 3 months time period. But as far as possible means you are giving open window to the proper officer. So he might delay also, which is not correct. Hope all of you agree. If you agree, say yes, that you understood my point. Yes. So this is not correct. They should have said within 3 months from the date of application. But this is what notification is saying. Having said that, the next important point which we must know and which is important for us, while passing rectification order, it may be possible that he is not allowing you to get the benefit. So he must follow principle of natural justice. So before passing any adverse rectification order, he must give you personal hearing. So आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है? जब आपने एप्लीकेशन किया तो प्रॉपर ऑफिसर आपकी एप्लीकेशन देखेगा. क्वाइट ऑब्वियस है, फेवरेबल ऑर्डर उसको देना चाहिए. लेकिन अगर उसने एडवर्स ऑर्डर दिया है आपको तो उसको प्रिंसिपल ऑफ नेचुरल जस्टिस फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. यानी पर्सनल हियरिंग का नोटिस आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ बीइंग हर्ड देना पड़ेगा. तभी वो एडवर्स ऑर्डर पास कर सकता है। तो अब ध्यान रखिएगा, अगर वो आपको पीएच नहीं दे रहा और उसने रिवर्स कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर आपके अगेंस्ट में पास किया, तो दैट इज अगेन कैन बी चैलेंज इन द कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ। होप दिस पार्ट इज ऑल्सो क्लियर। I'm repeating again for the sake of clarity to all of us together. Any adverse order under section 73, 74, 107, 108. If you have not filed appeal, then you are allowed to move rectification application as per Annexure A by notification number 22/2024 Central Tax within 6 months from 8th of October 2024. And proper officer will rectify such adverse order within 3 months from the date of application as far as possible. So this is the first part. Hope this part is clear. If clear, can I see yes in a chat box कि ये वाला part आप सबको clear है? अब important aspect लेते हैं. Important aspect. You have got so-called notice, let's assume, and you have filed a reply before adjudication authority, but he has not passed any order. Or maybe original adjudication order is against you and you have filed appeal and your appeal is pending before appellate authority. So there is no adverse order as on date. Rather, you have filed a reply to so-called notice which is yet to be adjudicated, or your appeal is yet to be heard by the appellate authority. What he will do, listen very carefully, कि आपने reply so-called notice की फाइल कर दी, लेकिन एजुडिकेशन अथॉरिटी ने अभी कोई ऑर्डर पास नहीं किया, या आपके अगेंस्ट में एजुडिकेशन ऑर्डर था, आपने अपील फाइल की, लेकिन अपीलेट अथॉरिटी ने कोई ऑर्डर पास नहीं किया, तो ऐसे केस में क्या होगा? क्वाइट ऑब्वियस, he will look at section 16 subsection 5, the provision which is existing with retrospective date July 1, 2017, already got notified from 27 September 2024. यानी आपको एजुडिकेशन अथॉरिटी और अपीलेट अथॉरिटी को सिर्फ ये प्रोविजन देना है और कहना है सर ये 16 सबसेक्शन 5 मेरे फेवर में आ गया है। अब आप जो भी ऑर्डर पास करें इन द लाइट ऑफ सेक्शन 16 सबसेक्शन 5, so he will not pass any adverse order. Hope I'm clear to this point. अगर आपका मैटर पेंडिंग है बिफोर एजुडिकेशन अथॉरिटी या आपकी अपील पेंडिंग है, तो आपको एक लेटर लिखना है, सिंपल एक लेटर। आई होप आई एम क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। कैन आई सी यस इन द चैट बॉक्स कि इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? परफेक्ट। सो आप लोगों ने सबने यस कह दिया। अब नाउ देयर वन और टू मोर पॉइंट जिसको हम कर लेते हैं। देयर मे बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी that you might not have availed credit through 3B. Possible. Then you're not satisfying the condition. So maybe a case you have availed through GST and 9 and 9C. And maybe a possibility you have not shown in 9 and 9C, neither in 3B nor in 9 and 9C. अब आपको क्रेडिट मिलेगी या नहीं मिलेगी? क्योंकि ये तो कहता है 3B में ली हुई हो और 30th November 21 तक ली हो, right? This question I'm throwing to my all participants. You need to answer. If you have not availed through 3B, whether you would be allowed to avail credit, please tell me yes or no in a chat box. Yes or no. I don't want anything else. I'm just looking for yes or no. You write whatever you have in your mind. You please write in a chat box. At least I should feel like that you are writing your answer. So answer is mixed. It is yes and no both together. Now listen to me. Listen to me. To my mind, as per the provision, they are saying GSTR 3B, no denial. But still, I am of the opinion, in my humble submission, we can always litigate such matter. Let me tell you why we can litigate and what are the grounds available. Ground number one. Can we say that credit to be availed through GSTR 3B? कहाँ लिखा है? Where it is written? कि 3B के जरिए ही मुझे क्रेडिट लेनी है. कहाँ लिखा है? हाँ, हम मानते हैं 3B में क्रेडिट. We know that we have to avail credit through 3B, but let me tell you, until 1st October 2022, please write down somewhere. Until 1st October 2022, there was a mechanism. Supplier going to file 1, gets auto-populated in 2A of my recipient. Recipient will then avail all credit to GSTR2. GSTR2. And if any modification done by the recipient gets auto-populated in GSTR 1A of supplier, and then GSTR 3 need to be filed. You know, until 1st October 2022, GSTR 2 was existing, which was a document statement to avail the credit, along with GSTR 3B. So what I'm saying, कि 1 अक्टूबर 2022 से पहले GSTR 2 भी था. इनने GSTR 2 को ऑमिट किया 1 अक्टूबर 2022 से, और 3B भी था. तो आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि मुझे 3B से ही क्रेडिट लेना है और 2 आपने इंप्लीमेंट किया नहीं? You didn't implement GSTR 2. Believe me, this was argued before Honorable Madras High Court in 2 cases. Kevin HP Gas and Sanmuga Hardware Electricals. In that case, what happened? Petitioner has wrongly filed 3B as nil. Mistake. But credit was available to him. And he has shown the credit in GSTR 9. Credit was denied. Writ petition was filed before Madras High Court, and this argument was taken before Honorable Madras High Court. Lordship, there was GSTR 2 which never got implemented. So my credit can't be denied just on this premise that I have not availed through 3B. I hope I'm clear to all of you. Please tell me, am I clear to all of you? Say yes that you got my point. Of course, there's one participant saying that when we are not availing through 3B, it will not auto-populate in e-credit ledger. But 3B is editable, right? You can put your number. It may come as a rate item and notice may be issued, but it is my right to avail the credit. Indrajit, hope I'm clear to all of you. Am I clear to all of you? If I'm clear, say yes. Say yes, so that at least I'm clear about it. Perfect. Now, another point. They have given this relief measure, but what problem they have created, you know? If you got some notice or adverse order and you have reversed the credit and paid the liability because department denied the credit, barred by limitation. So you may have paid the liability. अब आपको बेनिफिट मिलेगा, हाँ या ना? Yes or no? Please tell me. आपने तो पे कर दिया, आप ऑनेस्ट टैक्स पेयर हैं, genuine and honest taxpayer. You have paid the, reverse the credit. आपको मिलेगा बेनिफिट. Let me tell you, this provision is saying you will not be given benefit. Section 150 of Finance Act 2024 saying that you will not be given benefit. Believe me, once you have paid the liability, then no window available to you. And to that extent, I am having my observation. There are 2 categories, right? One is a genuine and honest taxpayer, and one is non-compliant taxpayer. Let's one compliant taxpayer who might have reversed the credit once he got so-called notice or adverse order And this non-compliant taxpayer, he has gone for appeal. Non-compliant will get the advantage. But the compliant one who has paid, he will not be given advantage. Is it equality? Is it at parity? And to my mind, it is violative of Article 265 to the Constitution of India. And we can always litigate such matter. Am I clear to all of you? Am I clear to all of you? Please say yes. This point is clear to all of you. Say yes so that, okay. So a lot of yes has come. So we are through with the first topic. Section 16, subsection 5 and section 16, subsection 6. So if you are having any doubt, of course, this point is debatable. I have said the provision to you. I have given my observation also that we can always litigate the matter. Even I have said that availing credit through 3B, to my mind, is not compulsory, but these are all subject to litigation. If anything which is left out, you can always write in a chat box. We will take it up at the end of this webinar. Now the second topic, GST Amnesty. Have you heard of amnesty? Very interesting one. What they are saying, section 128 capital A, 128 capital A. If you pay the demanded tax amount, and listen very carefully, I need your attention, so that I hope you all are listening to me and noting down everything. Are you all listening? Say yes in a chat box that you're listening. Say yes in a chat box that you all are listening to me. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Listen now. 10-15 minutes is an opportunity to learn and then start practicing for yourself and for your client. Listen very carefully. As per section 128 capital A, if you pay the demanded tax amount, quite obvious, whenever we get any kind of so-called notice or order, you must have seen the department demand tax amount, interest, and penalty. Am I right? As per this section 128 capital A, what they are saying, if you pay the demanded tax amount, then there will be no interest and no penalty. So there will be complete waiver. अगर आपने demanded tax amount पे कर दिया, तो इंटरेस्ट भी नहीं लगेगा और पेनाल्टी भी नहीं लगेगी. Now, in all, क्या cases, in all, कौन से cases, which cases are covered, we will discuss all these components. So listen now the model, section 128, capital A. If there is a demand of tax on account of non-payment of tax, short payment of tax, ITC wrongly availed or utilized, 4 items, except erroneous refund. Yani erroneous refund ke liye this is not applicable. If you get such demand of tax on these 4 count for 3 financial year, listen, 17-18, 18-19 and 19-20. And demand is under section 73, non-fraud case. Demand is under section 73, non-fraud case. So there are 3 categories they have created, what they will cover, what all cases are being covered. Listen very carefully. 128 capital A, subsection 1, clause A, clause A. If you got so-called notice or statement under section 73, but no original adjudication order is being passed, clause A. Clause B, there is adverse adjudication order passed, but no order in appeal by first appellate authority is being passed. Clause B. Clause C, even you got adverse order in appeal against you, but no order is being passed by the appellate tribunal, GST which is yet to be formed. These three are being covered. यानी सो कॉज नोटिस मिला और ऑर्डर पास नहीं हुआ, क्लॉज ए. क्लॉज बी, ओरिजिनल एडजुडिकेशन ऑर्डर पास हुआ लेकिन ऑर्डर इन अपील पास नहीं हुआ. क्लॉज सी, ऑर्डर इन अपील आपके अगेंस्ट में है लेकिन GST ने कोई ऑर्डर पास नहीं किया. क्वाइट ऑब्वियस, ट्राइब्यूनल बना ही नहीं है, अपील गई नहीं है. तीनों केसेस को इनने कवर्ड किया और उन्हें कहा अगर 31 मार्च 2025 if you pay the demanded tax amount for all these three cases, clause A, clause B, clause C, then there will be complete waiver. Interest नहीं लगेगा, penalty नहीं लगेगी. So this is for three clauses. Am I clear to three clauses? Say yes in a chat box कि हाँ सर तीन clauses समझ में आ गए हैं हमको. Say yes कि आपको समझ में आ गए हैं. Okay. Now the first proviso. Maybe so-called notice is issued under section 74 and 74 तो fraud case है. But in such cases, it is remanded back to the proper officer by appellate authority, appellate tribunal or any court saying that ये fraud का case नहीं है भैया, it is non-fraud case. उसका order pass होना है under section 73 as per section 75 subsection 2. यानी सो कॉज नोटिस 74 का मिला फ्रॉड वाला, बट आपका केस रिमांड बैक कर दिया अपीलेट अथॉरिटी ने, अपीलेट ट्राइब्यूनल ने या कोर्ट ने, ये कहते हुए इसमें फ्रॉड नहीं है और प्रॉपर ऑफिसर को 73 में ऑर्डर पास करना है या उसने ऑर्डर पास कर दिया है. ऐसे केस में आपको टाइम मिलेगा विद इन 6 मंथ फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ सच ऑर्डर. विद इन 6 मंथ फर्स्ट प्रोविजो. ये आपकी फोर्थ कैटेगरी हो गई. से यस इन ए चैट बॉक्स कि आपको समझ में आ गया कि फोर्थ कैटेगरी भी आपको समझ में आ गई. से यस. आई रियली रिक्वेस्ट ईच वन ऑफ यू, आप कम से कम यस नो लिखेंगे तो मुझे अच्छा लगेगा. आई विल फील लाइक दैट यू आर गेटिंग मी एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक इट ल्यूसिड. ओके. सेकंड प्रोविजो. You may have seen that you got some favorable order under section 73, but department has gone for appeal. हो सकता है ना, you got favorable order, but department has gone for appeal. That case is falling under second proviso and they are saying you will get the benefit. You will get the benefit. Only condition is if any additional tax is being determined, that need to be paid within 3 months from such order. So fifth category. Hope I'm clear. Fifth category. So I've covered all the 5 category now. I've given the cutoff date of making payment also. Now the point is how to make payment. आप payment करेंगे कैसे? So आपको ध्यान से सुनना है और समझना है because we have to go step by step. आपको कट ऑफ डेट मालूम पड़ गई फॉर क्लॉज ए, नोटिस इशू हुआ, ऑर्डर पास नहीं हुआ. क्लॉज बी, एडवर्स ऑर्डर पास हुआ, ऑर्डर इन अपील पास नहीं हुआ. क्लॉज सी, ऑर्डर इन अपील आपके अगेंस्ट में है बट अपीलेट ट्राइब्यूनल ने ऑर्डर पास नहीं किया तो आपको 31 मार्च 2025 तक पेमेंट करना है. अब आप पेमेंट कैसे करेंगे? लिसन वेरी केयरफुली. अगर क्लॉज ए है जहां पे नोटिस इशू हुआ और ऑर्डर पास नहीं हुआ, यू विल मेक पेमेंट थ्रू DRC 03. you will make payment of demanded tax amount through DRC 03. For clause B and C, what they are saying, and this is all coming from the notification number 20 and 21, 2024 Central Tax, dated 8th October 2024, read with circular number 238, dated 15th of October 2024. यानी जितनी भी बातें मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, मैं इन सारे प्रोविजन रेड विथ रूल 164, यानी ये मैं सारे प्रोविजन को देखते हुए आपको बता रहा हूं। क्लॉज ए के लिए 31 मार्च 2025 तक पे करना है, वो भी DRC 03 से। क्लॉज बी और क्लॉज सी के लिए व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, you must pay by credit to your e-liability registered। यानी DRC 03 से पे करने की बात नहीं करता, क्रेडिट टू योर e-liability registered। क्यों करना है कि अगर कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर पास हुआ होगा तो e-liability रजिस्टर में वो अमाउंट खड़ा हो गया होगा। तो अगर पे करना है तो आपको e-liability रजिस्टर के जरिए पे करना है, जिसमें क्रेडिट होना चाहिए, डेबिट क्रेडिट नॉक ऑफ। बट मान लीजिए आपने कुछ अमाउंट DRC 03 से पे कर दिया है, एज्यूम द सम पोर्शन ऑफ दिस लाइबिलिटी ऑफ एडवर्स ऑर्डर इज पेड बाय यू थ्रू DRC 03, then what this clarification is saying, you must file DRC 03A. First you get knock off that demand whatever you have paid. So net tax liability to be paid via credit to your e-liability registered. यहां तक am I clear? Can I say yes? Can I say yes? आप लोग मुझे yes कर देंगे? Can you say yes so that at least clarity to all of us that we got it? All right. My next question. Now I am going to find rapid fire questions, so आप लोग को आंसर भी देना है। We have to pay demanded tax amount. My first question. Can we pay this demanded tax amount through e-credit ledger also? Say yes or no. Can I pay through e-credit ledger? Or it is compulsorily through e-cash ledger? Yes, we can pay through e-credit ledger or e-cash ledger. But if liability is for RCM, reverse charge, then it need to be paid in cash. Or any liability under section 9 subsection 5, it need to be paid in cash. Otherwise, you can use your e-credit ledger. Am I clear? से एक बार आप लोग यस करते जाइए तो मजा आते जाएगा कि हाँ आपको समझ में आ रही है मेरी बात। So I'm liking it that you are getting my point. Perfect, perfect. Next point. Let's say you got one so-called notice or adverse order for 100 rupees. Listen very carefully, for 100 rupees. And 100 rupees consists of, let's say, 40 rupees pertaining to credit barred by limitation under section 16 subsection 4। यानी डिपार्टमेंट ने कहा 40 रुपए की क्रेडिट तुमको लिमिटेशन की वजह से नहीं मिलेगी। अब तो लिमिटेशन की बेनिफिट हमको मिल गई, तो अब आपको पे करना है। तो पे कितना करना है, 100 रुपया या 60 रुपीज? प्लीज टेल मी, 100 या 60? 100 या 60? Perfect, 60 rupees we need to pay, 60 rupees. And in this case आपको वो रेक्टिफिकेशन एप्लीकेशन भी नहीं लगानी। जो हमने 22/2024 जो मैंने आपसे कहा रेक्टिफिकेशन, वो भी आपको वहां पे लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है। Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Okay, okay. Need not required. Need not required. Perfect. So this part is again clear. Ab, now we got 2 points. When to pay and how to pay. अब हमने टैक्स पेमेंट कर दिया। Now we have to move a waiver application for interest and penalty, कि मेरे ऊपर इंटरेस्ट और पेनाल्टी मत लगाओ। for initial 3 financial years 17-18, 18-19 and 19-20. अब आपको ध्यान से सुनना है, कई फॉर्म्स इनने प्रिस्क्राइब कर दिए हैं and these forms numbers are complicated, but I will make it very very clear. I just need 5 minutes attention to me. जितना मैं बोलूं आपको ध्यान से सुनना है, आप कहीं नहीं देखेंगे, कोई बात करेगा नहीं सुनेंगे, अभी 5 मिनट मुझे ध्यान से सुनेंगे। क्यों सुनेंगे? जिससे आपको समझ में आ जाए। आर वी ऑलरेडी से यस? पहले आप लोग यस कीजिए कि हाँ सर हम 5 मिनट आपको ध्यान से सुनेंगे। या ठीक, परफेक्ट, सारा यस। अब आपने पेमेंट कर दिया, टैक्स का पेमेंट कर दिया। अब आप एप्लीकेशन लगाएंगे, वेवर एप्लीकेशन फॉर इंटरेस्ट एंड पेनाल्टी। इफ इट इज क्लॉज ए, जहां पे नोटिस इशू हुआ, ऑर्डर पास नहीं हुआ, SPL 01, SPL 01, and for clause B and clause C, SPL 02, within 3 months from 31st March 2025 आप अपना वेवर एप्लीकेशन लगाएंगे। SPL 01 क्लॉज ए के लिए, क्लॉज बी एंड सी के लिए SPL 2 विदिन 3 मंथ्स, मैंने आपको बता दिया। अब आपकी एप्लीकेशन जाएगी प्रॉपर ऑफिसर के पास। हु इज द प्रॉपर ऑफिसर? The proper officer who is entitled to initiate recovery proceedings under section 79, उसके पास ये एप्लीकेशन जाएगी। तो जब एप्लीकेशन जाएगी तो उसके पास पहला वो आपको शो कॉज नोटिस दे सकता है। आपकी एप्लीकेशन गई तो वो चेक करेगा कि आपने सही डाली है नहीं डाली है। अगर नहीं डाली है तो वो आपको शो कॉज नोटिस देगा। SPL 3 देगा विदिन 3 months फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ योर एप्लीकेशन। SPL 3 फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ योर एप्लीकेशन, SPL 1 या SPL 2, उसने नोटिस आपको दे दी। अब आप क्या करेंगे? आपको रिप्लाई करना है। सो SPL 04 आपको रिप्लाई करना है विदिन 1 month फ्रॉम द नोटिस रिसीव्ड। SPL 3 1 महीने में आपको रिप्लाई करना है। अब आपने विदिन 1 month रिप्लाई कर दिया। अब दो ही चीज पॉसिबल है, या तो आपका फेवरेबल ऑर्डर आएगा कि हाँ आपकी एप्लीकेशन मान ली गई है, नो इंटरेस्ट नो पेनाल्टी, SPL 5, या फिर वो कहेगा नहीं नहीं हम आपकी बात नहीं मानते और आपकी वेवर एप्लीकेशन रिजेक्टेड, SPL 07। सो फेवरेबल, नो इंटरेस्ट नो पेनाल्टी, SPL 5, रिजेक्शन SPL 07। अब टाइम पीरियड क्या होगा हमको यह समझना है। तो उन्होंने कहा विदिन 3 months, जब आपने रिप्लाई सबमिट की तो विदिन 3 months वो SPL 5 या SPL 07 देगा। अगर आपने रिप्लाई सबमिट नहीं की तो विदिन 4 month ऑफ दैट नोटिस आपको मिलेगा। एम आई क्लियर? विदिन 4 months। एक केस ऐसा होगा कि मान लीजिए SPL 1 SPL 2 आपने एप्लीकेशन डाला लेकिन सो कॉज नोटिस भी आपके पास नहीं आया। तो ऐसे केस में क्या होगा? अगर कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर पास नहीं हुआ और फेवरेबल ऑर्डर भी नहीं आया तो विश्वास मानिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, द मैटर शुड बी डीम्ड एज कंक्लूडेड, यानी आपके फेवर में डिसाइड हो गया। एम आई क्लियर टू ऑल? सो आपको SPL 5 SPL 7 तक मैंने समझा दिया। प्लीज टेल मी यहां तक क्लियर है? प्लीज टेल मी यस कि आपको क्लियर है। टेल मी यस कि हाँ यहां तक क्लियर है सर, सारी चीज क्लियर है। चलिए सबने, ओह एवरीवन इज सेइंग ऑल क्लियर, सो आई एम सो हैप्पी अबाउट इट। अब SPL 7 आ गया जो रिजेक्शन है। अब आप क्या करेंगे? क्वाइट ऑब्वियस है, आपको अपील फाइल करनी पड़ेगी अंडर सेक्शन 107 बिफोर फर्स्ट अपीलेट अथॉरिटी। आपको अपील फाइल करनी पड़ेगी उस रिजेक्शन के अगेंस्ट में। अब वो फर्स्ट अपीलेट अथॉरिटी भी दो चीजें कर सकता है, या आपके फेवर में ऑर्डर पास करेगा SPL 06 कि नहीं नहीं आपकी बात सही थी, सो एजुकेशन अथॉरिटी ने अगर कुछ गलत किया है तो घबराने का नहीं, आपको बेनिफिट मिलेगी। SPL 06 या SPL 08, उसने भी आपकी अपील को रिजेक्ट कर दिया। SPL 08, उस केस में अगर उसने रिजेक्ट कर दिया तो आपके पास या तो आगे आप अपील में जाते रहिए, या फिर आप एक अंडरटेकिंग दीजिए कि मैं अपील फाइल नहीं करूंगा, तो जो ओरिजिनल अपील आपकी थी वो रीस्टोर हो जाएगी। दिस इज व्हाट दे हैव सेड फ्रॉम SPL 1 to SPL 08. Now there are multiple questions, and I need your answer now. अब मुझे आपके आंसर चाहिए, एक एक करके आप लोग आंसर कीजिएगा। I will look forward. The first one: if you have paid the demanded tax amount prior to 1st November 2024. Why 1st November 2024? For simple reason, this provision got notified 128 capital A only from 1st November 2024. आपने पहले से टैक्स पे कर दिया है, अब सिर्फ इंटरेस्ट और पेनाल्टी की प्रोसीडिंग्स रह गई है। Whether you will be given coverage, whether you can draw the advantage, say yes or no, yes or no. So maximum are saying yes, few are saying no, and my answer is yes. Yes, you will be given benefit for interest and penalty, but bear in your mind, if interest on delayed filing of return, you will not get any relief. Interest for delayed filing of return, you will not given the benefit. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. I will take the questions. Don't worry. I will take the questions, whatever left out at the end. Please bear with me. Let me first finish it off. So first part is very clear. Coming back to the second portion, which is again important to all of us, as we have discussed also. If your so-called notice or order, let's say having four issues, two issues, you think you are having a good, strong case, and you are hopeful that मैं अगर litigate करूंगा तो जीत जाऊंगा. And two, you think dicey. I do not know whether होगा नहीं होगा. So maybe 100 rupees demand, 25 each, 50 rupees you are comfortable, 50 rupees you are not comfortable. Can you go with partial for demanded tax amount? Say yes or no. Can you go partial? No, you can't. They are saying you have to go with the full liability. Full tax pay karna padega. Coming back to the third component. When you are filing application SPL 01 and SPL 02, if you have filed any appeal or writ petition, then you need to withdraw. Then only your application would be accepted. So they're saying you must submit the withdrawal order. If it is appeal, you should get withdrawal order from the appellate authority, otherwise from the court in case of writ petition. So if withdrawal order is not available, then your withdrawal application must be annexed with the SPL 01 or SPL 02. That is what they are saying. And as and when you get the withdrawal order, it need to be submitted within 30 days. So this is withdrawal applications and order. Coming back on next point, interesting one. Let's say you got some so-called notice or order which consists of erroneous refund also. And you know erroneous refund coverage is not there. But it is consolidated order which contains erroneous refund also. We can take an example, 100 rupees, 80 rupees for all other demand and 20 rupees for erroneous refund. What you would be doing? Case 1, case 2. It is only covering 3 financial years, 17, 18, 18, 19 and 19, 20. But there may be a case, there is a further period which is not given relief under section 128 capital A. So 17, 18, 18, 19 and 19, 20. Maybe 2021 and 2022 is also involved. Then what you would be doing? As per circular clarification given, you must pay the full tax demand. Full tax demand. पहले आप पूरा tax amount pay कीजिए. For specified and non-specified period. And then for other tax demand and erroneous refund, you pay the full tax amount. Then you move your application, SPL01, SPL02. Once you get favorable order, then they are saying that you must pay interest and penalty within 30 days for the erroneous refund and other non-specified period. That is what they are saying. To my mind, why I will accept, I should be given privilege to litigate if I'm having my formidable case. I hope you all got it. आपको मेरी बात समझ में आ गई? If you understood it, please tell me yes. Why I will pay full tax? I will not pay full tax. Why I will pay? I should not pay. There should be privilege. Maybe only for 3 financial years you should demand, which is being covered. I hope I'm clear to all of you. Am I clear? Am I clear? If मैं clear हूं तो yes मिलना चाहिए कि हाँ भाई सर आपने ठीक कहा है. But these are all open issues, right? Now coming back to the next component, very interesting one, and which is what I'm getting. अगर आपने इंटरेस्ट और पेनाल्टी पे कर दिया, again compliant taxpayer versus non-compliant taxpayer. Compliant taxpayer ने इंटरेस्ट टैक्स इंटरेस्ट पेनाल्टी सब पे कर दिया. नॉन कॉम्प्लायंट ने नहीं दिया, उसको आपने रिलीफ दे दिया. तो जिसने पे कर दिया इंटरेस्ट एंड पेनाल्टी, आर यू गोइंग टू गिव हिम रिफंड? से यस और नो? उसको रिफंड मिलेगा क्या? We all are saying no, right? Because provision is like that. But this is not right. Are we not giving advantage to the non-compliant taxpayer at the cost of compliant taxpayer? This is not a good parity provision. If you're giving benefit to the non-compliant taxpayer, then you must give benefit to the compliant taxpayer as well. Do you all agree? And of course, we can file and litigate under Article 265 to the Constitution of India. Am I clear to all of you? Am I clear to all of you? Perfect, perfect. So many yes I'm getting. So thank you very much for your yes. Now the one question which is boiling and I'm getting from different corner. Learned audience sitting with me, you need to write in a comment box also. 1718 order we got in December 23, right? Just recall 1718. 73 order, section 73 order we got in December 23. 1819 we got in April 24. And we have not filed appeal. Adverse order against me, and we have not filed appeal. An appeal to be filed within 3+1 month, right? And it is barred by limitation now. Whether I will get the benefit under section 128 capital A. This is for 1718 and 1819. Whether I will get the benefit. Say yes or no. Okay. A lot of yes are coming in a chat box. So you are saying, you all are saying yes, yes, yes. I have not seen any single no here. Okay. So very learned. Let me ask another question. Let me ask another question. For 1920, order passed in August 24, right? August 24. And for which appeal need to be filed by 30th November? 30th November. Do I require to file appeal and then withdraw the appeal for filing this waiver application? Do I require to do yes or no? Please tell me. To my mind, no, not required. Not required. So I'm saying that even though your appeal is time barred, and for 1920, you need not require to file appeal. And I'm reading these provision from Rule 164, Sub Rule 7, read with application, waiver application form, SPL01 and SPL02. They are saying wherever your withdrawal is applicable. So to my mind, no appeal need to be filed for 1920. And if it is barred by limitation for 1718 and 1819, then also you will get the benefit. Am I clear to all? Am I clear to all? Please tell me, am I clear to all? Okay, okay. So lot of yes has come. So that's great. So Neelam is also writing direct messages. So a lot of direct messages are coming to us and we are reading those messages. So I'm through with section 128 capital A. I've done everything on this particular GST amnesty scheme. And this webinar was meant for tax professional and the trade taxpayers. I have tried to make it lucid and explain both the relief measure for the taxpayer as on date. Now I will request Priyanka to join in, and any question which is on chat box, she can start asking those questions to me and I would be delighted to respond back. Priyanka, are you there? If not, I can start by myself also. Okay. If not, okay, let me start with one by one. So you have to wait. I will take the questions and will try to answer. Now, hear my one say. You're watching me for last 1 hour, 1 hour
Hello, sir.
continuously. Okay,
Yeah, I was a little bit unmute for a while. Thank you so much, Bimal sir, for sharing your pearls of wisdom on such a wonderful theory. And it is definitely going to get benefit for the SSC. We would like to have questions from the audience. Yes, sir.
Just 1 minute, Priyanka. I'm only putting a request to the participants that some question may be not related with you.
Okay.
But be with us. Listen the question and listen the answer. You never know, that might help you for your endeavors. So Priyanka going to ask those queries and I'm going to answer those queries. So Priyanka, you can start.
So we are getting multiple questions from different audiences we have in chat box right now.
So either you can start from the bottom and then we can go up.
Yes, sir. So first we have a question from Ujjwal Goyal. He asked that will recovery proceedings are automatically be stopped?
Indeed, yes. Indeed, yes. Provided you have complied as the provision we have narrated today, it will be automatically stopped.
Okay. The next question we have from Advocate Jain Narayanji. He has said that I have filed an appeal relating to 2017-18, which was confirmed by appellate authority. And the rectification was also rejected by the authority. So what shall he do now?
It is pertaining to what? Section 16, subsection 5 or section 128 capital A?
Mr. Jain Narayanji, Advocate Jain Narayanji, can you reply for the same?
So Jayaji, if it is for section 128 capital A, you will be given the benefit. Only thing, it should be under section 73. You will get the advantage. Don't worry about that. And it is covered under clause C, as I said to you. Yes, please. Yeah, Priyanka, move. Priyanka, are you there? Okay, let me take the question so that I can read the question and reply accordingly. Now, Arun is asking, officer passed the order without considering the registered person's response. Is this order valid? Arunji, no way. If he has not looked into the reply filed by you, then that is complete violation of principle of natural justice. It can be argued before the appellate authority accordingly. Coming back to next question, which is being asked by Sambanath. We have paid the tax prior to amnesty scheme. which was available in the cash ledger. For the order 1920 passed, demand of tax was adjusted from cash ledger. Tax demand now shown as nil. No problem. Still, you will get the benefit on account of interest or penalty, both together. Arunji asking, sir, single so-called notice issued for multiple financial year. Is this valid as per GST law? To my mind, Arunji, is not valid because of limitation period. See, there are different limitation period for different financial year. To my mind, they should issue the separate so-called notices each financial year wise. And for that, we are getting judgment from Karnataka High Court and from Kerala High Court. Lot many judgment are available. Ankit Shah is asking adjudication order received for interest and penalty under section 122 subsection 2 for delay in discharging tax liabilities as per GSTR 1. Now, if it is for delayed filing of GST return, they are saying as per clarification, you will not be given relief. So please look at it is on account of what? If it is interest and penalty towards the tax demanded, then of course you will get the relief, to my mind. Okay, Neelam is saying appeal for financial year 2019 and 20 not required. But what if I get rejection order under amnesty? Eventually, I want my original appeal to get restored. See, if appeal is not required, I understood this part, and your rejection is coming under amnesty. Of course, you have a right to subsequent appeal. Otherwise, if you are not filing appeal against any rejection appellate order like SPL 08, then advantage. I'm only saying that your original appeal will get restored. So this is again a very critical situation. You have not filed appeal, then what is going to be restored? My suggestion to you would be, Neelam, in that case, you should continue to litigate the matter even though you get rejection order from the appellate authority when appeal is not filed. Hope I'm clear, Neelam, to you. Savita Sahu, Sudhanshu Verma, is section 128 capital A applicable to ITC pass on cases? See, 128 capital A only talking about if demanded tax amount under section 73. So if it is section 73, then please take it forward and you are being given a relief major. Now, one point which I'm finding here, Central has done their part and notified everything. But different states are yet to pass such notification. They have to even notify. So corresponding SGST provision still we are awaiting. We are doing this program today, which is we are on 21st of November. And state are yet to pass such notification and made the provision effective. So to that extent, there is again disconnection. So all the state need to implement and notify ASAP. Savita Sahu, after audit under section 65 findings, proper officer has adjudicated the case under section 73. Where proper officer has levied penalty of 25,000 under each act for non-filing of GST and 9C. Now, this is a different kind of, penalty. It is not for the demanded tax amount. And for that, circular is saying you will not be given relief. This is what the disconnect coming out. So maybe this is a point of representation, Savitaji. Ujjwal, sir, but there is no specific mention of recovery proceedings will come to halt, or we should go for appeal to stop recovery, and after 30th November, recovery may be initiated. See, once you pay usual liability, it would be available to the proper officer. See, they are saying by 31st March 2025. In such cases, when you are not filing appeal, my suggestion to you would be pay the liability and keep that paper ready for filing your waiver application. So if you want to draw advantage on both sides, time buying till 31st March and halt the recovery proceeding, then you are inviting problem for yourself, Ujjwal. Something you should have little transparency and clarity. Even if someone initiating recovery proceedings, you can show your documentation to them. I hope you got my answer, Ujjwal. Okay. So, Sri, sir, order passed on 30th December 23, levied penalty under section 74, appeal not filed. 74 they are not covering. So they are not giving. In such cases, either it should be remanded back, saying by appellate authority, appellate tribunal or court that this is not a fraud case, then only you are being given the relief. That is what the provision 3. Amit Agarwal, tax demand both on account of 16(4) and other issues. Special SPL 0 asked to pay full tax. No, need not required. Net off. 16 subsection 4 demand need to be net off with the total demand, and you have to pay the net liability. And in such cases, rectification application as required for 16(4) need not required. Coming back to Anil Kumar Valicha. Sir, once the tax is paid due reversal of ITC per order, still we can benefit. See, Anilji had said, as per provision, this is not available, and which is creating a problem. Why the compliant taxpayer should not be given the relief at par with the non-compliant taxpayer? Rohan, so just allow me. Okay. So I'm on point ADT 2 was passed. Rohan is saying for financial year 2021, which has interest liability for financial year 1920. Invoice uploaded in 2021 return. Are such cases covered? See, ADT 2 matter they are not covering. They are saying notice is being issued. So please look at if notice is being issued, and that too under section 73, that are being covered, Rohan. So Rakesh Arora, no order has been passed, only DRC 01 received, which is called so-cause notice. If we pay now by DRC 03, then which option should be selected, voluntary or so-cause notice or other? Of course, so-cause notice. That's what the SPL 01. Adverse order passed by proper officer due to non-GST and exempted sales shown in GSTR 9 without given hearing. Appeal file. Appellate authority also passed adverse order. Please advise. Now look at in such cases, if they are not listening to your reply, of course, a violation of principle of natural justice. Look at those cases, immediately appear before the authority. If it is apparent mistake on record, then you should move rectification application. Is there any judgment, Ashish Ghai, on this where non-fraud cases has been remanded? There's number of judgment coming in, and we need, at the moment I'm not recalling specific judgment, but you can always I'm still recalling there's some judgment where notice got issued under fraud case, but when writ was filed before the court has said there is no fraud involved. It should be adjudged under section 73. But you're asking all such, Ashish. Maybe you could be the first person to take a lead in this regard. Okay. Advocate Jay Singh, sir, one question. Off the topic. Okay, off the topic. He's saying SSC claim access wrong ITC in the month of May 20/10, but after May 20, our credit ledger always above 10. DRC 03 of wrong utilized ITC paid in October 24. Officer saying interest, no need to pay interest. If wrongly availed credit not utilized, there is no interest with retrospective date July 1, 2017. Sanket. So-cause notice under section 73 is issued for only interest for time of supply of GST liability on advance received. Yes, you will get the benefit. You can. So there are a lot of questions coming in. I'm trying my best. What is the due date? 3 months from 31st March 2025. Pooja Prasad. Okay. All right. So lot many questions were there. I tried my best to take all these queries one by one. We are also, cross our time limit, given the answer. But before I say goodbye to each one of you, my only humble submission to each one of you. We picked up 2 topics, tried our best, make it lucid. Lot many things we have discussed around these 2, relief measure to the taxpayer. Being tax professional and consultant, lot of things to be done. So take the initiative. take it forward and do your best. I've tried my best to give you the insight. So hope you have liked it. You got all the things. So my 2 questions, not much, just 2 questions. Both the topics, I tried my best to explain whatever provision existing as on date. So I am sure you must have liked today's deliberation and wanted to connect in future as well. So any question left out, of course, you can write back to us. We will try to answer your queries accordingly. That is what the commitment I can give it to you. And next question to all of you, be positive. Lot of things happening. GST is evolving, dynamic. Lot of things are going here and there. So keep it up. Try your best. We are trying from our side. And I always say, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And that is how we are learning GST together. So thank you very much once again to each one of you. Stay tuned. God bless all of us together. Thank you very much.